I'm single, Anataba, since 2011. Nadia, I'm still single today.
Neecee Lexy, unleash the power of your creativity. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Neecee Lexy episode where we go live from around the world, bringing you the best of the best, the most talented individual, as well as some of the business owners that you guys see here in our weekly live interview. Today, we have Marko Atem. He is a South Sudanese sensational artist, a music producer, and also based in Kampala. We are super excited to have him for the first time as an audio-based interview to share his story with us so that we can get to know more about his music as well as his career as a music producer. Without further ado, please help us welcome the one and only Marko Atem. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me on the live. Lexy?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it. Yeah, it's Lexy. Okay. I'm very fine. I'm doing all right. Thank you.
You're most welcome. So please tell us more about who's Marko Atem. Like, if somebody, especially for our Canadian audience who wanted to get to know more about you, tell us more about yourself.
My name is Marko Atem Jok. I'm from South Sudan, where I'm state. I am 22 years old. I'm a music producer, an artist, a singer, and I started my music in 2022, last year.
Wow.
However, I went through some training like since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I went through some small training in the church, Water Church.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's where like I learned vocals and music instruments like a piano, a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty much about me. If you want to know much more, we can get into the conversation and you will get more.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You sound like such a talented young man who obviously have a strong love for music. And just by listening to some of the covers that you have done, your voice is amazing. Let's just start with that. Not a lot of people can hit the vocal like you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Marko, is music always been like something that you wanted to pursue? How did you get about entering the music? Were you inspired by someone, or did you always have that in you as a growing up as a child?
I've always had that in me, but also my mom is an artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's a singer. However, she does the community types of songs. So she's like kind of my inspiration too.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. So those days she used to have like this community gatherings, and then they call women and then they sing songs together. She composes her songs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So like when I grew up, I was around music. I didn't just wake up and thought of saying I want to be an artist.
Yeah.
So it has been always around. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love the fact that, music is running within your family and how your mom inspired you to become an artist as well. And I'm pretty sure she also sounds amazing as you are.
Yeah, yeah, she is. She is.
Yeah. So can you tell us, okay, for example, before you started your music career, you went about actually getting trained, getting your vocal right and everything like that. So for a lot of people who want to become an artist as well or become a music producer, what advice do you have for them if they want to become successful or get into like the right way?
I would advise if there is a musical school, a music school, they should join, because that you get hit by limitations if you do not know much about music, if you do not know much about scales or chords or vocal techniques. So you get hit. You become you don't become flexible enough to like think quickly and because you do not have the knowledge. So for any artist, for anyone, yes, they have to either join a music school or a church or somewhere they can learn music from.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
that's very important. Yes,
Wow.
It's very, very important in anyone's music career.
Most definitely. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Marko, if somebody were to basically describe that your music style, how would you describe it? Are you more for Afrobeat?
Yes, the general music I do is Afropop. Afropop is the one I do. Like it is a fusion of pop music, pop ballads, and a little bit of R&B. Yeah, you fuse them together and come up with Afropop, and that's how I do my music, because I like pop music, but again, I also like Afro beats. So I kind of join them together and then come up with that.
That's a really great blend of taste of both world. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. So what else? Another thing I wanted to ask, obviously music, it is a business. It's not just like something you're doing it for fun. It's something that becomes a career. What do you think is the best strategy that worked really well for you and any artist can use to be so authentic? Because the music that you do is different than any other artist. And how can you make sure that your craft is very authentic to your sound?
Like I said before, when you get through training, you cease from following a trend or following certain artists, and then you kind of find your style that fits you very well. So when you find a style that fits you very well, you begin to produce genuine music that people will appreciate, because it's a reflection of you. It's not like copying someone else. It's your own style. People are listening to it, and it is from you. And that's how I would say for you to really be good in the music industry, in the music business, you got to really have your own sound that people know this is when they hear the sound, this is so and so, this is so and so. Yeah. I think that is the best way you can sell. Yes.
Amazing. So Marko, obviously you have such a, like I said before, your sound is very different, is very fresh, and it's something that obviously can cross a lot of like mainstream media. One thing I wanted to know, because you also did perform in a lot of stages in Juba and in Kampala, and you did a lot of cover. What would you say is one of your best memorable moment, and you're like, wow, like this music career can actually take it far? What would you say is your most memorable moment so far?
It was last month in May. Yeah, there was a show. It was called Play 5. It was a show by an artist called Kim Swag. So so many artists were performing their songs, and then when it was my turn, a lot of people were making noise. They were screaming. So so I felt nice. I felt comfortable. I felt confident.
Yeah.
So yes, it gives that confidence that all right, I think you're going the right way, and that's why that's one moment I can. Awesome. I can say I can remember.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a lot of great moments in the future that you can always kind of add to
Yes.
that.
Yes. Hopefully, and yeah.
Or maybe you can come to Canada and perform. That would be nice.
Of course. We're working on that. When the time is right,
Yeah.
I'll come to Canada
Yeah.
and perform there.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed. So another thing I wanted to ask you right now, are you currently working in any music video, any new songs for your EPs and things like that?
Yeah. All right. I have a lot of songs that are recorded.
Mm-hmm.
They're recorded, and I'm just waiting for the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I am waiting for Ona Taban, my latest song, my latest original. So
Mm-hmm.
it is still moving in South Sudan. Many people are getting to know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I'm giving time for it to breathe, time for it for people to get to know it,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe I can start releasing other songs that are already recorded. They're already there.
Yeah.
Yes. So the music videos, we're trying to work on Anna Taban music video,
Mm-hmm.
but I got too busy when I went back to Juba,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of things were happening in the meantime. So we are now trying to arrange and shoot that music video for Anna Taban.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really amazing, and my audience and I will look forward to see that music video so that we can share it and just
yeah. Hopefully I'll make it and you guys will like it.
Amazing. So one thing I also want to say, obviously you're creating a lot of things that are coming up. Are we expecting any collaborations? Are you doing with any artists in your EP or things like that?
Yes. I was thinking maybe the next song will be with another artist in South Sudan.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're still betting on that, whether we should release that song, because we have already sung it, we recorded it, and it's done. So we're just waiting for us to record to just upload it and you guys listen to it. Yes.
Awesome. So you also do write your own songs and things like that, right?
I do write my own music.
Yeah. So
yes.
Awesome.
Yes, like
so, if somebody
like Anna Taban, Intact. I don't know if you have gone through all my songs on YouTube. Intact, Never Wanna Lose You, It's You, all these songs.